Okay, today I'm going to be analyzing a PokerStars 300 for Stoxpoker.com. Let's do it. Okay, so like I've done in the previous videos, now a low ace on the button I'm going to fold during low blind play, unless I know the blinds are very tight regulars. And like I've done before, I'll just reiterate. First stat here is going to be number of hands played. Second is VPIP. Third is pre-flop raise. And the fourth is post-flop aggression factor. And as usual, we'll try to combine those with the manual reads we get to paint a good picture of our opponents. Now, one thing that's interesting about this game is that people keep on complaining that SNGs are getting tougher and tougher to beat. And I'm not going to argue that relative to the wonderful days of party poker where guys were just randomly buying in at all buy-ins, all times of day, and had no idea how to play, this is not necessarily the best time, but you can still find very soft tables at even the higher buy-ins. So this particular table, even though the buy-in was a relatively high 300, the majority of the players were losing players, and only one or two regulars, and nobody with a particularly impressive win rate. So no matter how high you go, if you're looking out for it, using good table selection is still both very possible and exactly what you should be doing. So that's the first thing I wanted to get out of the way. And during low blinds, there's not quite as much to look at as during the crucial high blind phase. Second thing I wanted to discuss is we talked last time about how high a VPIP you could have and still be a winning player. And empirically, I stated that it was about 30%. So there are guys that enter about 30% of pots voluntarily and still win, and much above that it becomes pretty much impossible. More common stats are maybe 15, 12, 12, 9, VPIP, PFR. And let me pose the question of how low can you go and not be too tight. Now, if you're playing low, in general, that's a good thing. If you have a low VPIP, a low PFR, particularly if you don't have a lot of no-limit experience. But you don't want to be a total rock, because otherwise you're going to get blinded out, and it's a sign that you're not taking advantage of enough profitable opportunities. So I would say that if your